Oh man, I can't wait to play some Overhit today. I've been playing so much recently, really trying to catch up to everyone playing this game. It's been such a hassle. I mean, honestly, it's just been like you go back and forth, back and forth. All you want to do is just play a game and just get really good and just keep going through the gameplay loop as much as possible, and you'll just arrive at the same place everyone else is because the game is fair and balanced. What the fuck is this? Costume pack plus 100 attack plus 100 defense plus 300 HP for 30 bucks? Aglea, Angelo, Beatrice, Esther, the character most people just got, Gleck, Luna, Shomei, Teze.
Oh shit, here we go again.
What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and I'm here because I am upset. Before we even go into the shop, I just want to show you guys that I actually have been playing this game on the side. I've been trying to find an angle to actually make content for this game because I know I'm so far behind. I'm only level 45. I still haven't beat through the story, as you can see here, clear campaign. But I was mostly doing these events and kind of playing. It really upsets me to see that they're actually going the same route as Knights Chronicles did, and after it having such a crazy backlash, I would assume that pretty much nobody would ever want to go down that route, at least in that same exact direction, by making costumes that give some type of power up. Now, the amount of the power up is not too important because it didn't seem like it was that crazy, but as you can see, there has been outfits in this game, but it was more like if you just kind of wanted to change the color of the character, like give them a little different flavor. And then now they kind of have this where it's a 100 attack, 100 defense. Now, in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion, and I'm not a professional in this game, but 100 attacks doesn't seem like that big of a deal. 100 defense doesn't seem that big of a deal, and neither does 300 maximum HP. Doesn't seem that big of a deal, in my opinion. And what's also weird is like they're going with the school pack, which is like the same, like when they first dropped their costumes in Knights Chronicles, they were also school related. It's almost as if like this is the proper intro. Like it just seems like such a weird slap in the face. Like these are real dramatic changes, and you can only get them from what I could see, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It only seems that I can get those outfits through $30. I don't see any other way. There's no, like when I'm on that screen, right? All I know how to do is to get there is from the packs. I go from the packages, the package shop, and I scroll down and I can see these things here. That's the only way that they get them. They don't say anything else. Like when you're looking at these, it doesn't say like outfit abilities, like there's nothing here, which also could mean that these things can become even like different, like they can change over time. They might become something more. Now, the biggest issue that I do have with this game, and I've always did, is the unit progression, and it kind of holds you back because you kind of need SRs and SSRs in order to level up your characters. There are ways to farm them in this game, and they did a pretty good job, and that was actually the video that I was gonna make, was about how good of a job I think this game doesn't get, people don't give it enough credit for. That yes, there is a unit progression hold, but there is a way to get around it. But the thing that pisses me off is there are so many packs in this game. It's ridiculous. Like, look at this. It's, if I were to count all the packs in this game, like, and there's just so many. Look at this, the draw package, and this is the other draw package, because they just dropped like 5 different heroes. And of course, it just seems as though they're doing that on purpose because they want you to like kind of want to get the crystals, the gems, also get this draw for these characters, but also, and the reason why I'm saying that is because of this event, the Sun Wukong event. Now, you do get a decent amount of crystals as you play this game, but I do want to make a mention of it that this event is based on summoning, and if you keep summoning, you will eventually get this character. That is how it is presenting itself. Also, you could just wait for it in by doing like the dimension gate, I think it's called, and you could just do that. You'll also, if you keep summoning, you'll also get her grimoire, which is really good. And you could just keep doing that, boom, 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 boom. But you're gonna need crystals for that. And from what I could hear from when I was watching other content creators that make this game, not to make the game, that play this game, is that once you exhausted all of your additional crystals, then you're kind of, you know, starving a little bit. So let's chat. Yes, let's chat. We need to talk. But you know, after that, then it does seem like you're gonna be a little bit pigeonholed, and you're gonna probably want to get more crystals by ways of money. And what do they do on top of that is that they drop a lot of characters, and this was again a issue that Knights Chronicles had. They were dropping too many characters within a week or 2 weeks apart, and people were getting upset. Right now they drop 1, 2, 3, 4 characters, right, all at the same time. They got these summon bonus awards. Go to the gacha. So now look at this. You got this one, right? You want to summon here, you want to summon here, do you want to summon here, or do you want to summon here? There's 4 different banners, and you know, this one is like if you want to try to get the monkey or these 2, or if you want to go for the fire, which is these 2, or you can summon on this specific banner, which makes them rate up if you don't really care whether or not you get these fire characters or want a fire character in general. It just seems like so much at the same time, and I think it is a way to pull you in, to make you spend money, so you get this, and then of course you're gonna go, you know, get the little thing, and then you summoned enough times, so now you're gonna get Wukong for free. It's like it's tugging at your dough. It's like it's tugging at your dough. You guys know me. I actually am a slight fan of pay to win. Not like a huge fan, but I like a consumer getting something from purchasing something. I do not like when you are gypped or jerked around in any way, shape, or form. I hate that. You guys know I hate that. Anyone that knows me knows that I hate that. I hate RNG purchases. Like when you buy something, it's surprise mechanics. So when I see people do this and it's like you get a little boost, like I say a little boost because I'm pretty sure if I were to go compare a character, oh yeah, and of course this is annoying too. I hate games that have pop-ups. It's so annoying. It's like a murder thing. If you just happen to press this, and depending on your safety mechanics inside your game, you might just click, 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 or maybe it's shuffled around in your pocket. I've made calls to 911 by accident, and I'm not kidding. Just from my phone jubbling around in my pocket, I can almost guarantee, depending on your phone settings, you might accidentally purchase something with a game that makes pop-ups like this. I'm going to use good old Dominique as an example of probably how minuscule it really means to have those costumes on. It's probably not that big of a deal. I want you guys to know that I'm not saying that 100 attack, 300 HP, and 100 defense is like the huge bonus in the world. So this is a level 1 character, right, that I have. The best way to upgrade these characters and to make them stronger is by feeding characters into them. So we're going to look at her attack 169, and we're going to level her up. All right, so her going from level 1 to 40 is going to give her about 600 attack. It's going to give her, what is that, 1900 HP and about 600 defense. So just off that alone, you kind of get a grips that, you know, 100 attack is probably not anything. It's probably not that big of a deal. My issue with it is that the option there exists, and the option there could then get worse. And it's not that it's a big outrage. I don't want you to think it's a big outrage, but the fact that how many packs they offer, the fact that there's already like a little bit of a weird way of them holding your units by you have to pretty much keep summoning or keep playing the game and doing like the dimension thing to keep getting these shards and hoping that you get SSR that you want, or the SR, you know, depending on how you want. Like, you have to pretty much go through that, and that is the only way that you're going to improve your characters. But the fact that they even introduce a way to slightly improve the character through cosmetics is just annoying. And it's the same thing that we went through with Knights Chronicles. I didn't make too big of, not that I didn't make a fuss of it in Knights Chronicles. I said that it didn't matter too much, and at the end of the day, it more helps for PvE, and the PvP aspects of it are there, but you're not gonna like, you're probably gonna lose to that guy anyway because his character is better. That's the same point that I'm making here, is that my Dominique versus your Dominique, if she had a costume, you're probably gonna lose, or I'm gonna lose, whoever character is actually built better, because 100 attack is not doing anything, 100 defense is not doing anything, and 300 HP is not doing anything. In a game that is monetized to the fucking teeth, you would think that this would be the last thing that they would introduce. It's not. It's really bad timing. And as far as like when people are looking into this game and they see all these things, oh yeah, here we go, the Venerable Vixens pack as well. Like, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel good. And this is just a small boost on these characters. They could introduce something else later. And as far as for a person, she looks fucking hot. Jesus Christ. maybe we'll just stick it through. I'm just saying. I remember, like, this was an outfit that you could have got by doing her story, you know, by doing her little event. This character looks cool. She has like a syringe gun, and you know, you want that just for that. But the only way you're getting this, regardless of this, is $30, and that's really steep. because the character doesn't even, you don't even get much for it. At that point, in my opinion, if I'm spending the hard 30, I rather this be 1,000, this be 1,000, and this be like 3,000. Give me something busted for it. But again, they're trying to do it like, oh, it's, you know, we're not trying to make it completely broken, you know, but you're paying $30 for this, and it's not a good look. I think at this point, and it sucks to say this, is that I'll probably stop playing this game even on the side, and I was really hoping for it, but I don't know what else they're gonna do, and that is what's scary, is because Knights Chronicle went on a special costume thing for months, and it took them a long time to now very recently stop selling them. And how long is they're gonna keep doing this? What are they gonna change these values? What other costumes are they gonna put out? Are they gonna get out costumes for everybody? They have so many. Look at this game has so many like nuanced stuff, right? Like they have, these are up for upgrades, these are for like other types of upgrades. You got the core, you got this, the tablets, you got this, you have the tickets, you have the false grimoire cores, you have so many different resources in this game. The soul stones for summoning, you have, you know, then this equipment, then the special equipment for the real grimoires and the fake grimoires. They had so many ways they could have easily just implemented this with probably like a ways to get it without spending money. But the problem is that you can spend money, and it's the only way to get this, for what I can tell, unless I am mistaken. If I am mistaken, you can downvote the fuck out of this video. But I have not seen a way that I can get that skin, or maybe I need to watch an article and it'll tell me, oh, you can get that. It's gonna be, you know, this is only for a week, and then later on you can get it with Crystal. Let me know, guys. I'd like to know, because if there is some glimmering hope that it's not like what it is in Knights Chronicles, I'll keep playing this and then maybe make some thing about it. But I don't want to be part of another game where they're just gonna monetize it to hell and not really make any like really good updates to the game. And this game just had a really good update. They just added that new raid. That new raid is so cool. The fucking big ass spider, it's so cool. But I don't want to just be in a game where I'm just gonna be trapped into some type of monetization scheme. And I mean, all these gachas are monetization schemes, but I don't want to be part of ones that just implement it in an already struggling unit progression. That's the only difference between this and Knights Chronicles. You could still reasonably get your characters up and level them up. All you have to do is keep playing for the day. You got the evil mons, 6-star, purple star them up, and you were fine. Then they introduce Awakening later, but you could still reasonably keep upgrading your units and multiple units. This game, you have to summon. You got to get the crystals up, and yes, you can do this thing, and that's why I got a bunch of Rins. I looked at Scion's video when he was explaining about, you know, taking all these away to make sure that you have this. I followed that. I got an extra Rin. I was like, wow, this is actually working. But that's just one character, baby boo, and that's just Rin. What am I gonna do for any other character that I might be interested in? And then I gotta keep doing that for another one. Well, meanwhile, people could just spend money and have these maxed out characters, and I'll probably never not even catch up, because it's not about catching up, but it's just, that's the enjoyment. That actually, like, unit progression is enjoyment for me. Like, knowing that I'm progressing towards a great unit is important to me. Not because I know other people have better stuff, because I know that they will, because these games you can pay for progression, but just because I want to have the best character and I want to progress towards it in a reasonable way, and I don't want it that people can literally instantaneously buy it either. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm shooting off. I'm coming out too fast. Maybe I should wait for more details, but I saw that and I was immediately upset about it. So I just thought I'd make a video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But by the way, just to tell you know, we're going to be doing a lot of team fight tactics videos on the channel. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll, instead of doing Overhit coverage, I'll probably just do that game coverage instead. So peace.